Gas station lights fade like ghosts. Truck runs tired, but I chase hopes. Tires sing on gravel and rust. Every bump builds strength and trust. Moonlight paints my dashboard red. I ain't rich, but I'm well fed. In stories, pride don't need a crown, just wheels that never let me down.
Wheels keep turning, clock won't wait. Another load, another state. Eyes burn red from the miles I've seen, chasing time like it means everything. Pull over, breathe, look around, feel the breeze. Hear the sound. The world still spins if you rest your feet. So pull over, son, and breathe. Mirror caught a hawk flying in the sky. Felt like freedom just passing by. Sometimes peace ain't in the run. You're sitting quiet and facing the sun. Pull over, breathe, take it slow. There's more to life than the next load. Don't miss the view for the heat of speed. Pull over, my friend, and breathe. empty ridge felt like a sign, like life gave a nudge. Slow down, driver, the silence said, or you'll outrun your soul ahead. Pulling over don't mean quitting, just means you're wise to what you're missing. Pull over, breathe, and look around. Let your heart hear the quiet sound. The road still waits, she don't deceive. Pull over, my friend, and breathe. Many pause don't come at high speed. They come when you've got time to breathe. Pull over, breathe, take it slow. There's more to life than the next load. Don't miss the view for the heat of speed. Pull over, my friend, and breathe.
Boots hit gravel in the break of light. Diesel dreams and a load to fight. Ain't no judge but the dust on my jeans, and the truth in the mirror ain't always clean.
Dirt don't lie,
Dirt don't lie, and it don't forget. It keeps your story, keeps your sweat. You can fake a smile, play a name, but the dirt, it knows your name. The soul runs deep. Radio crackles while the highway sleeps. Ain't no crown but the miles I earn, and the road writes lines you don't unlearn. Transreasons, battery. It knows exactly how you live. You can change the map, repaint the frame, but the dirt, it knows your name. Oh, it knows. By the wind like a prayer, didn't need words, just silence and air. He looked once down, no fear. fear, no shame, like you knew already. The dirt knows your name. You can drive till the lines blur white, but the trail behind tells if you drove right. Every stain, every scar, every crease is a medal no boss could ever leave. Don't die, and it don't forget. It keeps your story, keeps your sweat. You can fake a smile, play a name, but the dirt, it knows your name. Knows your name. Yes, it rolling down that whiskey dust road, chasing dreams I ain't been told. Success ain't gold, it's how you ride. Head held high, not what you hide. Plato said, be who you want to be, not what the world expects to see. So I packed my truth, left the shame, and carved my name in desert flame. Don't follow the trail if it don't feel true. Make your own ruts with a worn out shoe. Every legend started alone on dusty roads far from home. Whiskey dust road, take me slow, where the heart's the map and the mind lets go. Ain't chasing trophies, fame or load, just peace and miles on this open road. My hat said, son, slow down your pace, but my boots replied, life's not a race. And if I crash, well, shoot, that's fate. I'll rise again with a grin that's great. Ain't rich, but man, I'm free. Got a worn guitar and a stubborn knee. Success is waking up proud and wild, still hearing dreams since I was a child. Rolling down that whiskey dust road, no one tells me how my story's told. Success is mine when I decide to walk my truth and let fate ride. A woman once said, you're too damn proud. I tipped my hat and laughed out loud. Said, better proud than playing small. I'd rather trip than not try at all. Here's to those who choose their path, not measured by riches, only by wrath, by guts, by heart, by nights alone, by how they rise when hope is gone. Road, I ride with grace. I don't need to win, just run my race. Let them chase gold or suits that glow. I got soul on this whiskey dust road.
better sharpen now than break down late. Plan your moves and trust your fate. Keep the axe sharp, keep the fire alive. Don't just survive, get ready to thrive. Keep the axe sharp, don't wait too long. Prepare your soul and drive on strong. Check my load. My old truck hums like a secret code. Seen flat tires and busted dreams, but the sharpest edge still cuts clean. Built with callous, fueled by grace. Ready heart wins every race. Keep the axe sharp, keep the fire alive. Don't just survive, get ready to thrive. Keep the axe sharp, don't wait too long. Prepare your soul and drive on strong. A teacher, every stop's a pain. Sharpen, sharpen every day. Keep the axe sharp, keep the fire alive. Don't just survive, get ready to thrive. Keep the edge sharp, don't wait too long. Prepare your soul and drive on strong. Tools in hand, I ride the dawn. A sharp mind's how the work gets done. On the road again, where the sky meets my moon. Keep your hands on the wheel, heart on slow burn. Life ain't a fight, it's a lesson learned. Some days the storm, some days it's still. But don't chase the wind, just climb that hill. Let it flow. Ride the river, don't fight the stream. Let it carry your work, your soul, your dream. Ride the river, let it roll on through. What's meant for the world is meant for you. When the signs don't show, keep the engine low. Trust the feel, not just the road. Got diesel thoughts and a prayer in steel. My mirror shows where I used to feel. But the current knows it don't rush or beg. It just carves its path from peg to peg. Don't push the river, son, just ride it. Ride the river, don't fight the stream. Let it carry
fast, some wait still. But the wise ride time like an old windmill. Let the current heal.
Rolling down the highway, sunrise in my eyes, coffee in my thermos, dreams heavy but alive. Every mile's a lesson, every road a friend. Gritting my gears, I ride to the end. Roll on, brother, don't you slow. Keep your heart strong, let the diesel blow. Chasing the sun. Each stop I make, I still ain't done. Grease on my hands, wind in my face, but I ride with honor, I ride with grace. Voices in the static call me home, but I find peace where big wheels roam. Roll on, brother, don't you slow. Keep your heart strong, let the diesel blow. Roll on, brother, don't you slow. Keep your heart strong, let the diesel blow. I've seen storms and I've seen nights, but every turn leads back to light. A trucker's life ain't made of gold, but
hood is rich and stories never told.
I've seen fast money rise and I watched it fall. A big flash of nothing, no foundation at all. But me, I'm stacking days like bricks of gold, a treasure I build that the years cannot hold. No magic potion, no easy street, just two steady hands and two steady feet. I'm dancing with duty, I'm singing with the strain, and every drop of sweat is a diamond in the rain. Dance, dance with the labor, make that heart beat like a neighbor. The willing hand leads the show, and the lazy one has got to go. Dance, dance with the labor, let your life become a savior. This world belongs to the ones who do, not the ones who just talk it through. I turn my chores into a rhythm and blues. Every hard task is the beat I can use. I am the king of this kingdom of dust, and my effort and hustle are a must. I don't wait for a door to be open wide. I kick down the walls with nothing but pride. And while the world is asleep, full of worry and fear, I'm moving and grooving, I'm feeling the cheer. One step, one stone, one stone, I'm building my empire alone. Alone. The hand that works is the hand that wins. Is the hand that wins. And the one that waits, well, it never begins. Dance, dance with the labor, make that heart beat like a neighbor. The willing hand leads the show, and the lazy one has got to go. Dance, dance with the labor, let your life become a savior. This world belongs to the ones who do, not the ones who just talk it through. So get up, brother, sister, builder. Your work is your dance, your courage is your light, and every single day you're faced with hard and fight. It's God Himself nodding His head and calling it good.
place. Every animal, every seed, every stone in the dust is a living word in a Bible I trust. I care for this world that the good Lord made, not for the praise that the crowds will pay, but in the calm of a job done right and done well. I am building a heaven where my soul can dwell. And their reward is a certain light that makes an ordinary day feel bright and right. A good man works so he can live in peace. His bread is honest, his soul's release. He won't trade his spirit for a bag of gold. He builds his bridges steady and bold. I may walk slowly, but I walk far and I walk true. My destiny's shaped in the work that I do. And while the world runs for a thrill that won't last, I'm dancing with forever right here in the past. Just a sunrise to call my own. And when I reached my hand out to my brother in need, that's God Almighty planting the seed. So I go on, steady true to all who work. The carpenter squaring the wood, the waitress pouring the coffee, doing what she should. The trucker on the midnight run, the mother raising a daughter and a son. The farmer, the teacher, the welder, the clerk. You are building the world with your faith and your work. Your hands are holy. Your effort is seen. You are living the American dream. American dream. Oh, the hands that provide and mend are the hands that heaven will bless in the end.
not the ones in the lights of a busy town, but the ones lifting up when hope falls down. Oh, the hands that provide and mend, they work a quiet magic, my friend, and their reward is a certain light that makes an ordinary day feel bright and right. The sky is dark, the road is black and long. My boots are heavy, but my will is strong. This ain't a job, it's my own piece of land. My guitar's this old rig, my rhythm's the band. That bread on the table don't come from a dream. It comes from the diesel and the hard-working steam. I'm building my future with these two tired hands, and God smiles down on the working man. They blow away like smoke, but these calluses on my palms, they tell the truth she spoke. Yeah, hard work's my compass, it's my old best friend. It puts money in my pocket without stealing my end. I see folks in cities chasing shadows in the light, but I chose the open road and it feels so right. This ain't a prison sentence, it's my own two-step dance. Every mile that passes is another chance. Hard hands, heart of fire, living out my one desire. Don't need no crown of gold, my wealth is in the load I hold. Hard hands, heart of fire,
plant the seed if you want the crop to grow. So I'm rolling down this highway, proud and free, with a Bible in my heart and my destiny.
Southern skies keep rolling on, with my boots on dirt and a heart full strong. I ain't got much, but I got my pride and the courage to ride, oh, the courage to ride. I left a note and a half-warm brew, told my past I'm done with you. Got a map of scars and a laugh that stings, but I ride with hope like an eagle's wings. They say the storm's just wind with guts, so grab your hat and kick the dust. Life don't wait for the weak or slow. You steer your soul or you let it go. Southern skies keep rolling on, where a man finds truth with the engine gone. Through the smoke and songs I find my guide. It's the courage to ride, yeah, the courage to ride. Old Hank said, boy, don't whine, even a mule kicks once in line. So I pull my boots and joke with fate. Cowboys ain't late, we just make them wait. See that road, it don't talk back, but she listens to your heart in the quiet black. So talk to her like you talk to a friend. She'll teach you something for the end. Southern skies keep rolling on, with my stories packed and my sins all gone. Ain't no preacher, but I testify, the courage to ride, that's how we get by. My horse once told me you're too damn loud, so I traded it in for a beat-up cloud. And when I fall, I laugh then rise. Even dirt's got its own sunrise. You ain't weak when you feel that fear, it's just your gut saying time to steer. Face it down with boots and spit, that's how real legends commit.
till the day we die.
I've heard men talk like kings upon a throne, but their fields lay empty, their harvest never sown. Me, I chose the quiet of the ranch Annandale, where every honest effort tells a truer tale. That bounty don't come from a speech someone made. It comes from hands that are calloused and unafraid. I don't say much, but I'm building my own church, with every single motion leaving doubters in the lust. Hard hands, heart of fire, living out my one desire. Don't need no crown of gold, my wealth is in the load I hold. Hard hands, heart of fire, answering that inner choir. In the dust I find my way, and I find my joy in the light of day. I trust my labor to the Lord's own hand. He makes my humble purpose stand. He paves my road through the wind and rain, and turns my sweat into heavenly gain. I don't work for the praise a man can give, I work for the one who sees the life I live. And in every boat turn, in every field I've sown, there's a silent miracle that God has known. I'm a moment of silence, then the snare drum kicks in like a heartbeat, leading into the final, most powerful chorus. Hard hands, heart of fire, living out my one desire. Don't need no crown of gold, my wealth is in the load I hold. Hard hands, heart of fire, answering that inner choir. In the dust I find my way, and I find my joy in the light of day. In the light of day. For the Lord's own way, with these hard hands. Amen. I ain't the loudest, I ain't the flash, but I get it done, no need for cash. I fix what's broke, I lift what falls, and I leave my name on wooden walls. Don't count your worth in dollars or likes, count it in hands that hold and strikes. I got a hammer in my heart, it pounds strong when I fall apart. Don't need gold, don't need charts, just swing my soul where the real work starts. Yeah, a hammer in my heart. Boss asked, you ever feel too small? I said, a nail don't need to be tall, it just needs swing, and it goes deep
Like coffee, strong and promises you keep. Strength ain't in muscle, it's in keeping going. When your soul's tired but your boots are showing. I got a hammer in my heart. Each beat's a story, each scar a part. You don't fake soul, you don't fake spark. You swing with pain and light the dark. Yeah. Built a fence, to every mom who climbed the rent, to those who cry but never show. You got a hammer too, you know. It ain't about fame, it ain't about speed. It's showing up when the world don't plead. It's swinging low and hitting true. It's being strong, just being you. I got a hammer in my heart. It ain't for show, it's a work in art. Through dirt, through dark, I do my part. With a hammer in my heart.
Thinking about the horizon line.
This diesel's humming on the long shift of mine. Got 100 miles of coffee and a two-way radio crackle. Ain't about getting rich and just winning the battle. They say a burden chosen is failed, that's true. This wheel in my hands is the one I chose to lose. 'Cause the road is my reward, the miles are my own. Happiness ain't a destination you're shown. It's in the hum of the tires on the asphalt seam. For a hardworking man, it's a waking dream. Yeah, a man's worth is his work, that's the ancient creed. From the cowboy saddle to the driver's lead. I've seen the ranch hands as the morning frost gets beat by the rhythm of a gallop and the hard-working feet. Feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, that's the rule. But give him a ranch to tend, he'll never be nobody's fool. There's pride in the callous, the truth in the sweat. In a job well done, ain't no room for regret. 'Cause the road is my reward, the miles are my own. Happiness ain't a destination you're shown. It's in the hum of the tires on the asphalt seam. For a hard-working man, it's a waking dream. Yeah, a man's worth is his work, that's the ancient creed. From the cowboy saddle to the driver's lead. Now some folks chase a dollar, some chase a fancy high-rise view. But my sky's a big old blanket, stitched in black and midnight blue. All work and no play, well that might make Jack dull, it's said. But my work is my play on this highway thread. can't help themselves. So you keep on loading, driving, fixing, building. Keep your hands busy and your conscience clear. This ain't just a living, this is a life, and it's a good one.
Well, the chicken lights are blinking on the interstate line. I got a western song on the AM and feeling fine. This 18-wheel cathedral is where I say my prayers, to the hum of the engine and the feel of the air. They say find a job you love, you'll never work a day. Well, I'm off the clock right now, but I'd still do it for no pay. Yeah, that's the secret, that's the truth I know. From the field to the highway, watch the good times roll. For every cowboy wiping sweat from his brow, for every driver making his delivery now. A hard day's night leads to a good day's peace. That's when the weight comes off and the trouble cease. Yeah, happiness is a full tank and an open road. That's the gear grinder's gospel of heavy load. I passed a rancher fixing a fence in the pouring rain. Saw the pride in his stand, felt the echo of his strain. God helps those who help themselves, that's the way it's told. You can't buy that feeling with California gold. It's in the dirt on your hands, the ache in your back. It's the one thing in this world that they can't tax. Yeah, that's the secret, that's the truth I know. From the field to the highway, watch the good times roll. For every cowboy wiping sweat from his brow, for every driver making his delivery now. A hard day's night leads to a good day's peace. That's when the weight comes off and the trouble cease. Yeah, happiness is a full tank and an open road. That's the gear grinder's gospel of heavy load. Now some folks think that leisure is the ultimate goal, but an idle mind and hands can rust your very soul. Yeah, for every cowboy wiping sweat from his brow, for every driver making his delivery now. A hard day's night leads to a good day's peace. That's when the weight comes off and the trouble cease. Yeah, happiness is a full tank and an open road. That's the gear grinder's gospel So remember, friends, the best kind of happiness is the kind you earned yourself.
Well, my alarm clock barks at 5, but I don't curse the sun. I got another day to give, another race to run. There's a purpose in the getting up, a reason for the strain. The best kind of wealth is a health and a day's work in the rain. So I pull my boots up with a grin, I'm ready for the task. 'Cause a man who loves his labor is a man who's truly masked. And the squeaking wheel gets the grease, that's a fact they all agree. But a humming engine and a happy heart is the only tune for me. It's the joy of dirt upon your hands, of seeing something through. It's the satisfied feeling and a long day's ado. Yeah, the money's fine, but it ain't the prize. It's the light of accomplishment shine in your eyes. I met a woman on the road, she drove a big rig too, hauling California oranges in a sky of perfect blue. She blew her horn and waved at me, a queen upon her throne. Said choose a job you love and you'll never be alone. She's got the highway for her home, the rhythm of the wheel, and every mile is a memory, and every stop is real. And the squeaking wheel gets the grease, that's a fact they all agree. But a humming engine and a happy heart is the only tune for me. It's the joy of dirt upon your hands, of seeing something through. It's the satisfied feeling at a long day's ado. Yeah, the money's fine, but it ain't the prize. It's the light of accomplishment shining in your eyes. When the sun is beating down upon the dusty, weary ground, just remember this old truth that the smartest folks have found, that a burden which is cheerfully borne becomes light. It can turn the longest day from a struggle to a And the squeaking wheel gets the grease, that's a fact they all agree. But a humming engine and a happy heart is the only tune for me. It's the joy of dirt upon your hands, of seeing something through. It's a satisfied feeling at a long day's ado. Yeah, the money's fine, but it ain't the prize. It's the light of accomplishment shining in your eyes. Yeah. Oh, Johnny Cash said it best. You can hear it in the rhythm of the train, the hum of the tires on the road, the sound of a hammer hitting true. That's the sound of a man at peace with his work. And that, friends, is a sound of happiness. on I-40 West. A thermos of black coffee, putting his wakefulness to the test. He's hauling Georgia lumber to a depot down in New Mexico. Says an honest day's work for an honest day's pay is all he needs to know. And that dashboard sunrise, a reward in gold and red, beats any fancy painting on a rich man's wall instead. It's the sweat upon your temple when the morning's work is through. They tan out before sunrise is worth 2 afternoons. It's the satisfaction in your bones, the quiet of the night, that comes from earning your rest in an honest day's life. Now Mary Ann Turner's got a green thumb and a 5-acre plot. She grows the sweetest strawberries this side of a blessed lot. She's bent among the runners with the sun upon her neck. You reap just what you sow, she says, and you gotta give respect. And selling them at market, seeing folks enjoy her care, that's the kind of happiness you can't find anywhere. It's the sweat upon your temple when the morning's work is through. They tan out before sunrise is worth 2 afternoons. It's the satisfaction in your bones, the quiet of the night, that comes from earning your rest in an honest day's life. I knew a carpenter named Joe who could make the stubborn wood behave. He said if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Was the lesson that his daddy gave. He didn't build for glory, he built for the long-term stand, leaving something solid for the next pair of hands. It's the sweat upon your temple when the morning's work is through. Yeah, now before sunrise is worth 2 afternoons. It's the satisfaction in your bones, the quiet of the night, that comes from earning your rest in an honest day's life.
Yeah. Old sayings become old sayings for a reason. They're true. There's no shortcut to a place worth going. So work hard, sleep deep, and take pride in what you've done. That's the real fortune.
get my business out. Find a job you love, that's what my old man used to say, and you'll never work a day in your whole life away. This ain't a chore, it's a chance I get to take, to build my future with every move I make. 'Cause a happy heart makes a busy hand, and that's a gospel truth. From the greenest field to the factory's roof, there's a rhythm in the labor, a melody in the strain, a simple honest pleasure in the muscle and the brain. So let the world keep spinning, we're the grease on the wheel, and the happiness we earn, well, it's a very special feel. I see Sally on the line, she's packing up the bread with a quick joke and a laugh for all the folks she's fed. She says many hands make light work, and she's happy to be there, 'cause a friendly face and hard work is a powerful pair. It ain't about the title, it's about the part you play in getting through the hustle of another busy day. 'Cause a happy heart makes a busy hand, and that's a gospel truth. From the greenest field to the factory's roof, there's a rhythm in the labor, a melody in the strain, a simple honest pleasure in the muscle and the brain. So let the world keep spinning, we're the grease on the wheel, and the happiness we earn, well, it's a very special feel. When the sun is high and your energy is low, just remember, no rain, no flowers grow. The toughest part is what makes the rest so sweet. That moment of accomplished can't be beat. 'Cause a happy heart makes a busy hand, and that's a gospel truth. From the greenest field to the factory's roof, there's a rhythm in the labor, a melody in the strain, a simple honest pleasure in the muscle and the brain. So let the world keep spinning, we're the grease on the wheel, and the happiness we earn, well, it's a very special feel. So here's to the doing, here's to the making, here's to the joy of a job well done. It's the best kind of happy there is. Diesel starts to crank. Got a fresh cup of joe in a thank you ma'am tank. I kiss my baby goodbye, got a 10-ton payload to haul, but I'm smiling like a winner answering a late night call. 'Cause if you wanna be happy, work hard is what they said. Well, I'm the happiest son of a gun from here to Texarkana instead. So put the hammer down, let the big dog eat. From the warehouse floor to the city street, get your boots tapping, do the steel horse stomp. For every driver who's ever been up on the pump, you gotta spend money to make money, that's the sound. this old roadhouse table. So put the hammer down, let the big dog eat. From the warehouse floor to the city street, get your boots tapping, do the steel horse stomp. For every driver who's ever been up on the pump, you gotta spend money to make money. That's the sound of this 18-wheeling profit-making, homeward bound. Yeah, happiness is a green light and a clear open lane. So let's stomp out the worries and stomp in the game. Well, all right. I wanna hear those hands. I said I wanna hear those boots. Now what are we doing? And why do we do it? Yeah, hit it! Hit it! Get your boots tapping. Do the steel horse stomp. For every welder ever been up on the pole, you gotta spend money to make money. That's the sound of this 18-wheeling profit-making, homeward bound. Yeah, happiness is a green light and a clear open lane. So let's stomp out the worries and stomp in the game. Yeah! Hard work never killed nobody. So let's live a little. Stomp!
trains hum beneath my feet. I chase the miles I'll never meet. Wind keeps whispering through the cracks, telling me not to look back. The radio's busted, the silence loud, but my heartbeat speaks proud. Diesel dreams and dusty roads, carried by fire, not by gold. I roll alone, but I'm not lost. My soul's the fuel, no matter the cost. Gas station lights fade like ghosts. Truck runs tired, but I chase hopes. Tires sing on gravel and rust. Every bump builds strength and trust. Moonlight paints my dashboard red. I ain't rich, but I'm well fed. In stories, pride don't need a crown, just wheels that never let me down.